Hey guys, before we start, I want to share with you something kind of exciting. Now, do you guys know Edge magazine? It's actually a UK gaming magazine. It's actually one of the better ones out there. Anyway, get this, I am in the magazine this month. That is right. Now, I'm not in this issue. This is not the current issue. This is actually one I had upstairs because I do read this magazine. I'm in the February 2015 issue. It actually has Uncharted on the cover. Now this game covers contemporary gaming, you know, Xbox, PS4, Wii U, and they do, I guess, dabble in some of the retro stuff. So they did a whole thing on arcade collecting in the US in this magazine. And I actually have a 2-page spread in there. And this is kind of what it looks like. I printed it out because I bought the digital version. You can buy it on Google Play and on iTunes, and you can also get the physical magazine. I think in the US, they sell it at Barnes & Noble, and because it is a UK magazine, I imagine it's everywhere in the UK, I don't know. But anyway, they featured me and some other collectors, even Gary Vincent from FunSpot. That's right, so it's a cool article, and they interviewed me, and there's some photos, and I don't know, pretty awesome. You know, actually, I'm kind of stoked, to be honest. I've never been in a magazine like this. This is exciting, right? Anyway, check it out. Edge magazine, February 2015. It's the one with Uncharted on the cover. And then also, really quick, this Saturday, January 19th, I will be making an appearance. That's right. We're going to be doing John Fest at 1UP Lodo in Denver, Colorado. Now, 1UP is a barcade. It's a badass barcade. Actually, the Lodo one is a bar and a restaurant. And in the previous videos, I said it was not all ages. It was 21 and over. Actually, that's not true. 1UP Lodo in Denver, Colorado is all ages until 7 o'clock, okay? Now, my appearance starts at 3 p.m. So from 3 to 7, it's all ages, and then afterwards, it's 21 and over. So if you're in the Denver area, this Saturday, January 17th, come on down to the 1UP Lodo and hang out with me and some other collectors. Well, you know, I want to do like a skee ball contest, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I have all this information on arcadeoutsiders.com, so just go there or to my Google Plus page. All right, guys, enough of this. Let's get on with this video. Hey guys, we are in the basement, and today we are going to do another John's Arcade gameplay strategy video. Actually, in this video, we're going to start another John's Quest for series because you know what? I've actually been having a lot of fun playing Donkey Kong because if you guys know, we're doing the John's Quest for 300,000 points on Donkey Kong. So I thought, let's do another one because I have some other goals down here. And one of my goals, one of my longtime goals forever, and I've been pretty close, is getting 100,000 points on Donkey Kong Jr. Because Donkey Kong Jr. is a game that John should be good at. Why am I not good at that game? It's so weird because it is, honestly, it's one of my top 5 games for sure. Maybe top 10, I don't know. It's a game that I really like, and it's a game that I played a lot when I was younger. And for whatever reason, I just have never gotten good at it, not like how I am at Donkey Kong. And so we're gonna start this series, and my immediate goal is to get 100,000 points. And we're gonna kind of learn from each other, because if you guys have any tips or tricks or anything for me, you know, if you're watching the video and you see that I'm making a mistake, I want you guys to post that in the comments, because honestly, I'm missing something. There's something that I'm just not getting, especially on the spring level and the chain levels later. So anyway, enough of that. Why don't we just get to work? Because I want to keep these Quest for gameplay videos on point. So let's go over here. So we have an original Donkey Kong Jr. cabinet, and it has the Brazington High Score Save Kit installed on it, which adds free play. Other than that, it's 100% original. We're playing on the original PCB. It's set to the right settings, which I think is 3 guys, whatever. And my immediate goal here is to get 100,000 points. Now, you can see, if you look at my game, that, you know, at my parties, Steve Wagner, I think, put 768,000 points on it. Yep, he did. 768, right? That is a crazy score. So, my hope is to at least get 100,000 points. Come on. Come on, John, how come you haven't gotten 100,000 points yet on DK Jr.? That's just so weird. So, anyway, why don't I set up the tripod and let's play some Donkey Kong Jr. And honestly, this Quest 4 series is going to be a learning experience for me and for you guys. And I'm hoping that we can kind of, as a community, talk about this. And so, definitely comment and all that stuff on YouTube. Or go to the John's Arcade forums. I don't care. But let's start another Quest 4 series and let's play some Donkey Kong Jr. Okay, we have the tripod set up. I think that's a pretty decent angle here. And I'm kind of shooting over my shoulder here. So let me get in the chair and hopefully not move the tripod too much. So I'm actually pretty excited to do this because for one, it's really forcing me to really play this game and really get better because I have been neglecting this game the last couple of years, and it's wrong because it's a game that I consider to be one of my favorites, and I need to be able to get 100,000 points. So, okay, so the controls, you know, 4-way joystick and a jump button. That's it, you know, your very basic Nintendo controls. So let's just start a game. I have it on free play. So right away, you can see this is different than Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong has been captured by Mario, okay? And we need to rescue Donkey Kong in this one. You know, in Donkey Kong, you know, Donkey Kong was the bad guy. In this one, Mario's the bad guy. And we're playing as Junior, who I guess is Donkey Kong's kid or something. So we're gonna drop, oh, that was bad. So the first level is the vine level, and you hit those fruits to kill the little traps. And so my move here is this. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the red guys, the red claw clamps or traps, whatever you want to call them, those guys will go to the bottom of the vine and turn around. Now, the blue guys will fall off like that. See that? They go right in the water. So you got to keep that in mind because there's two little mechanics here. So the blue guy's going to go off, and I'm going to get this floating banana. And if you climb up 2 vines, you go faster, okay? And if you climb up 1 vine, you go slower, like that. Okay, so now we're on the top. So I'm gonna just jump over that blue guy, do that. Let's do a little bit of point pressing, get this apple. Now when you come down here, you gotta fall to the left, because if you fall to the right, you'll die. It's just too far. Okay, so we passed the first level, which isn't hard. You know, I've always been able to pass that. You know, I can get through this game one time through religiously, but I don't think do much more than that. Okay, so the object of this level here, the chain level, is to get all these keys to the top. Now what I do is I bring all the keys up part way, and that becomes important on the later levels because these birds, excuse me, the birds are gonna start going to the bottom, the very, very bottom. God, wow, what's wrong with me? The birds are gonna go all the way to the bottom on the later levels. And if you don't get the keys up like I did, you won't be able to get them up at all. And again, keep in mind, when you go up on 1 vine, it's slower. If you climb up on 2 vines, it's faster. And then the opposite when you go down. You'll slide down faster on 1 vine and slower on 2. All right, let's see if I can kill one of these birds. So the birds kind of whip around there. So there we go. I'm kind of screwing around and talking, but so we gotta do that. So you're basically climbing up the vines, left, right, and then you gotta switch from arm to arm and vine to vine to kind of avoid stuff. Great cutscene though. Donkey Kong falls down. Donkey Kong kicks Mario. So we actually just rescued Donkey Kong there. All right, so we do the first level again. Let me try to get this fruit to hit that guy. I failed. So let's get that apple to kill the blue guy on his way down. Okay, so these 2 red guys are gonna come up and then go back up. So it's safe to be underneath them. So I'm gonna try to get this guy. I missed him. Okay, oh shit. Man, I haven't played this game in a long time. All right. Ah. So you can see I'm on 1 vine. He's kind of going up very slow, but that's a safe spot right there because there's no one coming up. So I got to kind of find an opening here. There we go. Jump over that guy. Jump over that guy. Let's get this apple. See if we get a couple guys. Okay. All right, so we cleared that level. So the next level, God, God, that's gross. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That is so gross. Jump, 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 jump. So that's my move there, is that I wait for that platform to kind of be coming towards me, and then jump, 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 just hammer the button, and you kind of fly up there like that. So now we want to jump to this one. Yeah, wait for it to come down. So I don't really know what the best strategy is on this. I know kind of the strategy. I actually got to think about this. Whoa. All right, so we're going to come down here, and we're going to wait for a high bird. A bird there, and then go across like this. This game's a lot harder to explain than Donkey Kong. Let's kill that bird. Jump over him. Let's get out of here. So we're at, well, I guess 26,000 points. I mean, we're doing decent here, but man, I really fall apart like the second time around. All right, so now we're gonna bring all these chains up just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna wait to kill a bird with the apple. And I think it's always best to get the end locks in first. And let's get these. Okay. So we got, those guys are on there. Okay, so let's get these. Gotta move over. Oh shit. No! Boy, I was kind of losing it there, huh? Alright, let's try it again. I'm not gonna get discouraged. So let's do that. Do that. You know, you gotta admit though, like Miyamoto was on fire, man. I mean, the guy made Donkey Kong, which is still an absolute classic. It still plays great. And then he made this, and you know what? This still plays great. This is a great freaking game. All right, let's get that guy. All right, good. So you gotta be careful here because the birds turn around, and you don't want to be. You gotta be aware of that because you don't know where they're gonna cut across. So I'm just kind of waiting for an opening here to go up. All right, let's get out of here. Oh my God! Darn it! This game. I'm starting to wonder now, do I play another game? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to stay true to this series. I want to get progressively better, and we're going to do that by practicing. And this is our first game. Oh my God! All right, I'm getting mad right now. All right, let's get these up. Let's get the edge ones out of the way, because I do think that these are harder to do. Come on, get out. Go, go, go. All right. Okay, let's go up. No, I got, oh shit. There's two guys coming down. Oh, God! Oh, my God, John. You know what, guys? We have to play another game. That was just pathetic. That was absolutely pathetic. So we got 32,000 points. I think we could do a little better than that. Get the key from Mario. Save your papa. The sprites are so great in this, though. I mean, Nintendo had the best artwork, the best characters, the best everything back in the day. I mean, this shit just has held up still. All right, I'm blasting through this. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Man, I am not good. I definitely used to be better. I mean, do you guys mind it if I do bad? Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? All right, you know, we gotta kill this game. I'm starting over. I'm just falling right in the water. All right, we're gonna do this one more time, and if it's not a good game, that's it. I am really rusty on this. So how cool is it that I'm in that Edge magazine, by the way? That kind of blew my mind, actually. It's a pretty good article. I actually did the interview over Skype, and it was very conversational. It was I talked to them for like a half hour, and actually Nick from Arcade Hunters actually is the one who interviewed me. Because those guys spearheaded that whole thing. The Edge magazine actually asked those guys to talk to collectors and interview them. They wanted to interview the U.S. arcade collecting scene, and so they reached out to Arcade Hunters because they're in the U.S. and said, "Hey, you guys seem to know about arcade games, so could you interview? Can you find and interview some people?" And so I did like a half-hour interview on Skype, and I didn't really know how the interview was going to come out because we talked about so much stuff. Now, I'll tell you, there's some things in the article that I didn't say. I mean, there's just words that I would not use. They're just not part of my lexicon. So, you know, that didn't bother me though because it didn't like make me look bad, but they're just words that I didn't say. It's just kind of interesting how that all works. All right. But yeah, I'm pretty flattered and stoked to be in there. I should frame that, right? I need to go to Barnes & Noble and try to find the print edition. Now, Edge is supposed to send me some copies and I think some codes for the digital version, and I will share those with you guys. So, if I get codes, I'll definitely give them away here on the channel. Now, the physical copies, I have no idea how many I would get. So we'll figure that out. All right, so we've passed the second level. I love that, though. Junior catches Donkey Kong. Now, it's funny, though. I always thought about this because you got Donkey Kong Jr. in this game, and then Rare made Donkey Kong Country, okay? And I recently read about this, actually in the Retro magazine, not the UK one, the US one, that, you know, Donkey Kong was kind of like sitting on a shelf at Nintendo. And Nintendo was just not using it. And Nintendo approached Rare because they bought them, and they said, "Hey, we want you guys to do a game." Oh shit! We want you to do a game using one of our properties. You could use anyone you want, Mario, you know, F-Zero, whatever. And they said, "Okay, well you're not using Donkey Kong's been underutilized the last 20 years. Let's bring Donkey Kong back." And so they reimagined Donkey Kong. So the Donkey Kong that we see today, like in Smash Brothers and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and all that, Rare actually did that. I mean, they're the ones that came up with that look. And but Donkey Kong is actually Junior. Have you ever heard this? So the Donkey Kong that's in Donkey Kong Country is actually this monkey. And then Cranky Kong is actually that Donkey Kong. Isn't that weird? But what I always wondered is, how does Diddy Kong fit into all this? Is he like a new Junior? I think he is. So Junior grows up, becomes Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country, and then Donkey Kong from the arcades becomes Cranky Kong. And if you play Donkey Kong Country, you'll realize it's pretty true because Cranky Kong is always talking about, you know, back in the day, having to deal with barrels and stuff and rescuing girls. Pretty funny. Okay, so we're back on this spring level, and I'm just kind of trying to avoid these birds. And I want to wait for a high bird, and then we're going to go for it. There's a high bird. That is a pattern that I know of that someone told me about. I don't remember if I read about that or if Don Hayes showed me that, because I asked Don Hayes a long time ago. I said, because Don Hayes is really good at this. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I watched him play, and I still couldn't figure it out. All right, so last time we were on this level, we just fell apart. And let's see if we can redeem ourselves. And I'm gonna stick to my pattern here of bringing them all up a little bit. I really think it's a safe thing to do. Okay, come on. Now on this level, you can actually get rid of all of the trap guys. It's not easy to do, but you can do it. Okay. I gotta really concentrate here, guys. This level is just very stressful. Oh my God. I really thought I had that. Okay. So let's go over here. We got this opening. I really can't take risks. Shit. Okay. Maybe we'll go for this one. No! Son of a gun, man. What is wrong with me? This is so freaking hard. Listen, I used to be able to pass this like no problem. I think I'm overthinking it now. All right. Let's just go get this one. Come on, stupid bird, get out of here. Okay. Let's grab this one. This one's kind of dangerous, but gotta watch these birds. What? Oh my God, guys. You know what? I'm not gonna subject you to another game. So it's looking like right now 30,000 is the kind of player that I am right now. It's so bad. I think my high score, I honestly don't remember what it was because I cleared the high scores on this a couple times. I don't know if my high score is 60,000 or 80,000. It's something around there. I think it's 60. I think it's like 64. So this series is going to be tough, man. It is not going to be a walk in the park. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, is it bad to watch a bad person play a game? Is it not fun for you? But you know what? We're going to get better. I really want to get better. And I think it'll be nice to kind of break up these John's Quest for things because we'll alternate between Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. I also have another goal. I don't think I've ever gotten 1,000,000 points in Robotron. I'm not sure about that. I don't think I have. That would be a nice thing to try to accomplish. So I think these John Quest things might become a regular thing. And I might bounce around from game to game to game. That way we're not doing the same video every week, And I think it'll make it more interesting for everybody. So if you guys like this series, this idea, let me know. So there you have it, Donkey Kong Jr. We only got 30,000 points, man. We better do better next video. Anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this video. Again, I want to keep these videos just kind of to the point, in and out. This Saturday, January 17th, I will be at 1UP Lodo in Denver, Colorado, starting at 3 p.m. 1UP is a barcade. It is an all-ages thing from 3 to 7. And then after 7, it turns into a 21 and over bar. So if you got kids, you can come on down. So 1UP Lodo in Denver, Colorado. Saturday, January 17th, 2015. And also, if you guys have never subscribed to my little channel, go ahead, click subscribe. I release new videos on Sundays and sometimes in between like this one. So if you want to keep up with the videos, click subscribe. I have 2 podcasts. One is called Video Game Outsiders at videogameoutsiders.com. The other is called Arcade Outsiders at arcadeoutsiders.com. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Later and bye.